Hello and welcome to the second and last episode of USask Science Season 2. Fourth episode will be covering Haskaps. A paper was made in 2009 by Dr. Bob Boers. His goal was to introduce Haskap to Saskatchewan. The reason for this is because this species ripens weeks before strawberry season, and they have a flavor akin to a combination of blueberries and raspberries mixed together. The plants also bear fruit at a very young age, and the fruits are easily shaken off at harvest time. This was speculated to be a sign that the species could be suited for mechanized harvesting. In the heirloom gene pool, there are both processing and fresh-eating cultivars, creating a wide range of uses for the species. The species is native to Saskatchewan, Russia, Japan, and the Kuril Islands. These have been harvested from the wild for centuries in both Japan and Russia, with breeding programs beginning in the 1950s in Russia and in the 80s in Japan. It was only in the late 1990s that two breeding programs began in North America, which are so far the only breeding programs in North America, at least as of the writing of this paper. These breeding programs are the Oregon State University Breeding Program and the University of Saskatchewan Breeding Program. Much of the USask breeding lines were derived from or acquired from the Oregon Breeding Program. The Russian cultivars were observed in the field with the goal of finding the best cultivars to be used as breeding parents for the breeding program. Of the collected Russian cultivars, 6 were deemed acceptable for use in breeding. 2 Kuril Island cultivars were also collected as well, and 2 of these were selected for use in the breeding program. But the Japanese lines were not fully evaluated at that time. Crosses between the Russian and Kuril Island cultivars led to the creation of 1,200 seedlings. There were also a fair amount of seedlings created from crossbreeding of Russian lines and a crossbreeding of Kuril Island lines. The seedlings were evaluated under mechanical harvest systems. It was found that the hybrids between the Russian and Kuril Island cultivars had larger berries than the Russian cultivars and the hybrids between the Russian cultivars. The Kuril Island cultivars also had a great deal of disease resistance, a trait that was rarely passed down to the hybrid seedlings. The hybrids between the Russian and Kuril Island cultivars also had a more rounded shape than the regular cultivars of both. This made these cultivars better suited to mechanical sorting and harvesting. As of the publishing of this paper, of which I'm citing for this video, there are no cultivars yet released. In our current year, however, Dr. Boers has released many cultivars of Haskap, and these can be seen on screen on the last slide, which will serve as our conclusion. And that about covers everything. Thank you for watching.
If you want to donate to my channel, the links are below. If you want to buy my book, you can also find that link in the description box below.